Hello everyone. Hope you are fine, doing well. My name is Pervaiz. I have been teaching English for 10 years. During my teaching career, I use different types of teaching methods and approaches in my classes. All these methods and approaches have some advantages and disadvantages. Recently, I worked with my students on project-based learning. In this video, I will share my experience regarding implementation of project-based learning in EFL context. What is project-based learning? Project-based learning is student-centered approach where teacher deal with real-world problems, develop solving of these problems, motivate students for working on research and project. It is new approach which is used in all disciplines, especially in EFL context. What is the role of teacher? Teacher work as a facilitator. He provide facility for students in form of small lessons, address students' problems, and also point out challenges during project. It is not like classic or traditional type of teaching approach where teacher use all time. Teacher use class time. He provide lecture, instruction, all these things are done by teacher. In project-based learning, teacher work as a facilitator and problem solver and guide students. Some core elements of project-based learning. The first important element of project-based learning is questions, real-world problem. It is essential element of project-based learning. The second important element of project-based learning is project contents, context and interest of students. Teacher should prepare a project which meets the students' need. Students' research. We should cultivate and develop the culture of research, reflection, and also final display or presentation. These are the core elements of project-based learning. What are the advantages of project-based learning in EFL context? First, it develops critical thinking in your classroom. If you teach through project-based learning, students will participate in the class, they will share their thinkings, and you will find lots of facilities for students, and the students will enjoy the class and lesson. It will help students, provides opportunity for active participation in how to use language inside the classroom. It is also important and it is also benefit of project-based learning. It fosters students for creativity. During the discussion, they will find different solutions for single problem. It will develop teamwork and leadership skills. Students will learn how to lead the group and they will learn how to work with a small group. It also helps students how to deal with real-world problems. Finally, it helps how to dig deeply and learn research during learning and teaching process. These are the benefits of project-based learning. Respected teachers will ask us, where should we start the implementation of project-based learning? We have 7 steps for working on project-based learning inside the English as a foreign language context, where English is learned as a foreign language, like Afghanistan. First, it is your job as a teacher to identify objectives of your lesson. Sometimes teachers can collaborate the issue and discuss the objectives of the lesson with students before starting the project. The first step is identify objectives of lesson. The second important skill and the second important step of project implementation is choose real problem in team. Try to discuss a real problem. The third important thing is assign students in different groups. Assign roles: reporter, reader, writer, and leader. It is your job to assign roles inside the group. It is good to prepare group of 6 or 5 students. Step number 4. After assigning the students, prepare written and oral guide for students how to implement project. It should be clear and understandable. The group leader will explain the guide for group members. Step number 5. During the project students are working, it is your job as a teacher and as a facilitator to provide feedback. If students need for feedback, provide feedback, because effective feedback and constructive feedback motivate students for learning. After constructive feedback in step number 5, you will ask students to display, to share their findings in form of poster presentation, PowerPoint presentation, classroom discussion, group discussion. Just you are going to assign group members to share their findings. In after step number 6, it is teacher job to reflect on the learning process in outcome. Finally, after implementing all the project, now it's time to think about the learning and teaching process and think about outcome of the project. These are the 7 steps of project-based learning cycle. In short, if you want your students to learn communication, creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking, I suggest problem-based learning approach. It is student-centered approach where teacher work as a facilitator and students learn real problem or learn about solution for real problem. Hope you understand how to apply project-based learning in your classes. Thank you so much for watching. Wish you all the best.